Alright, here we are. 19 degrees. Nice fresh layer of snow. Got my car running over there to keep me somewhat warm as soon as I jump in it. That's how freaking cold it is out here. Just at my neighborhood park right now, testing out my new EDC flashlight, which is the ThruNite TC15, as you can see right here, kind of, as you can see. Trying to turn the flash on. So this is the new everyday carry ThruNite TC15. So really nice flashlight. It's got a max beam distance, I believe, of 246 meters. Along with that, it's got a max lumen mode of 2300 lumens. So without question, it's definitely a bright little pocket carry light, and that it for sure is. I believe this thing is just shy of 5 inches length, really thin, fits in a pocket perfect. So I love it. I absolutely love it. I paid just shy of $50 for it. So as far as flashlights go, you're not going to get a whole lot better than this. Now, just a quick story. Well, I had a Polaris G20, which was 3,000 lumens, and it was a good flashlight. But the only problem with that flashlight was it was really thick, really thick. And unfortunately, after carrying it for a couple months, you get to that point where you just don't want to carry it anymore, and that's kind of what happened. So I stopped carrying it, and it was nice because it's 3,000 lumens, but it doesn't have a direct beam on it. It really throws a really wide flood, beam, I guess you can call it, which doesn't have like a really nice hotspot. And for EDC, I was thinking like I just need something that's going to throw a nice beam for a pretty good distance, because the Polaris was only 180 meters away, opposed to this one that's well over 240 meters, or 230 meters. So let's test it out real quick. Enough with the talking. So you got to hold the button down to go through the modes on this one. You click it once, and that was the bright mode. I apologize. Let me try to remember how to use this. So this mode right here is basically the 1 lumen mode, to where you don't really need it for anything, and then you hold it down, you get the second mode, which is kind of hard to see, but I don't know if you see that tree in front of me. That tree right there is probably a good 40 feet away, I would say, and it hits it no problem. Same with over here, you can see that. Nice beam, doesn't have a lot of flood to it, which is good. And then you jump it up to another setting right here, and this is the next setting on it, which you start seeing a lot further away. And then obviously this tree right here, you could clearly see this tree now, no problem. It goes pretty far away. So this is a really nice beam that's coming out of this light. And the good thing about it is it still has a nice punch in the center, so like you kind of scan with it, it's still got a nice punchy center, but it's got good throw to it too. So we'll jump it up another notch real quick just to get an idea. So in this one, you gotta kind of go through the settings a little bit to get used to the trigger on it, because it's definitely weird. But see, I don't even know if this is the next setting or not. I apologize about that. Sorry about the wind too. It's unfortunately it's very windy out here. All right, let's see if I can figure this out. All right, so there we go. So now we're getting into the really bright mode now, which I believe is 1,000. If not, it's just under 1,000, or it could be 1,050. But those trees all the way down there are definitely almost 100 yards away, and it lights those suckers up no problem. That tree right there, if you follow the beam, that tree right there is a good at least 150 feet away. And even if you look at the school, it definitely shines on that school no problem. So but yeah, that's a really nice beam. And the good thing is this it goes even higher than this. So just to give you another quick rundown, step it up to the turbo mode. Alright, just a quick rundown of the modes through the ThruNite TC15 2300 lumen flashlight. Just to give you a quick look, this nice little EDC light, ThruNite TC15, fits perfect in the hands, really thin, you know. Give you guys some idea on how this thing throws the light around, which does pretty darn good job, you know. Just some quick reference points. This tree that I'm standing directly in front of is a good 30-40 feet away, and further down in there, which you obviously can't see anything further than that really, those trees are anywhere from 100 feet to 250 plus feet away. So because this whole length of this side of the park is a little bit longer than a football field, so it definitely has a lot of you know, field out here. So I'm gonna give you a quick shot of these different modes. Let me make sure I'm on the lowest mode first. So this mode right here, obviously can't really see anything with that. Really low amount of lumens. It's not meant to throw light, it's just meant to give you something for like inside your car, you know, something like that, or closer spot. Step it up to the next mode. Now you can start seeing this tree a little bit more now, you know, if you follow the beam, which you are getting more of a beam now compared to before. And it's definitely got a nice hot spot too, you know. It's definitely got a nice throw to it. You know, step it up to another next level right here, which now you're starting to get into the 500-600 range as far as lumens go. And you can clearly see that tree, which, you know, is pretty good distance away. So hit it one more time, got to get it back up. And this mode right here is pretty much the high mode. So this is pretty much the highest setting, except for the turbo mode, which I will show you that after this one. So freaking cold, my hands are so numb, and these flashlights get pretty hot, but it's so cold out here that it doesn't really matter. But yeah, definitely got some nice throw to it, you know. It lights up these trees. Like I said, these trees up there are, you know, 100 feet tall trees, 100 foot tall trees, and it lights these things up no problemo, you know. So you could definitely see the difference in the beam. And hit it on the turbo real quick, get that going, and there you go, that's the turbo mode. You could definitely see the difference in the brightness on the tree now, you know. It's no problem. Awesome everyday carry light for sure. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. Until next time.